You know, you ought to produce a piece down there to use for that with a pig squeal substituted, you know, an intermittent. You know,
I like that idea.
Pig would be excellent.
Yeah.
We got a letter one time at KZAP up in Sacramento back in the 60s from the FCC telling us to get back on the script for emergency broadcasting because we were running little spots that said, well, if you had begun running at the beginning of this announcement, you might have made it. Things of that nature, which were considered to be improper by the federal authorities, who I'm sure it was that decided to run that emergency broadcast system test today. It being 9/11, and America being flooded with tragic nostalgia for the attack of 5 years past. And bells are being rung, and names are being read. Wreaths are being floated in reflecting pools. The president is at the Pentagon, mourning the deaths there. You know, right below my town here, there's a curve in the highway. It's referred to locally as the Comstock Triangle, in which people have a tendency to go off the road for one reason or another, usually excessive speed. A biker with a soft rear tire lost it down there about 4 years ago and killed himself. And because he worked at a local metal mongering operation down the street, and because he had a lot of local friends in the area, they put up a very ornamental and lovely cross and flowers and plastic flowers, which last a long time. You know, if everybody did that, it would be about 10 years and the highways of America would be totally lined with memorials. We have, for some reason, in this country, begun to celebrate, not necessarily happily, but as in the term celebrity. We have chosen to make Andy Warhol's Everybody's Famous for 15 Minutes a post-mortem. 5 years ago, we got hit middle and hard in a war which we denied was even being waged. Because when you're at war, you have to explain why. And Osama bin Laden and his group in particular, but a large number of disassociated but still equally threatening groups around the world, have declared war on the Americans because we have been making low-intensity war against them for these many years in everything from the oil oligarchy to the support of dictators and tyrants. We have made our own enemies. And 5 years ago, our enemies attacked us. Now we are engaged directly in wars around the world against these same forces who have decided, perhaps prematurely, but nevertheless, decided that this is the time to attack and destroy the American empire. I would suggest that at this time, we've got other things to do than make spectacular political hay out of the anniversary of our defeat. And that's enough news for now. I'm Travus T. Hipp on the Pig on the Radio. None of the foregoing commentaries and opinions have in any way reflected reality as perceived by this station, its management, owners, sponsors, or staff, but are solely the responsibility of myself and Cabal News Services.